Hi, my name's Deanna Hope, and welcome back to Spooky Spotlight, the show where I shine a light on horror films that you may or may not have heard of. On today's episode, we are going to be discussing Thanksgiving, 2023 slasher film directed by Eli Roth. Is the season. This film starts out on a Black Friday gone wrong. A stampede of shoppers end up trampling multiple people to death. A year later, survivors from that night end up getting picked off one by someone dressed up as a pilgrim. Now, fun fact about this film, it originally was a fake Grindhouse trailer that was shown about 10 years ago, and for years the movie was teased, finally to be released last year. Now, the opening shot of this film was one of my favorites because it starts out with a really creepy POV of someone approaching a house, and it really paid homage to films such as Halloween. So it takes place in Plymouth, Massachusetts, which is obviously perfect for our theme. Now, some of it was actually filmed in Massachusetts, however, a majority of it was filmed in Ontario, Canada. Now, this scene of the shoppers stampeding into the store really took me by surprise, and honestly, my jaw was on the floor the whole time, because there's so many kills that are so gnarly and so fun that they would just throw you right into it from the beginning. So a year later, Jessica and her friends are being tormented by someone online. They keep reposting videos of that night, kind of mocking them, just like they mocked the shoppers. And now that store that originally everything happened in was going to film a commercial in a historical landmark. However, it ended up becoming vandalized and an axe was stolen from the scene, which becomes the murder weapon of the whole film. Now, this style of whodunit slasher films is personally my favorite to watch and honestly my favorite to create as well. There are so many red herrings, such as Jessica's boyfriend, who after the whole accident ended up disappearing for a year, her new boyfriend, who her friends really don't like all that much, to the store manager, whose wife was actually killed that night. It's a really fun and interactive way to create a film because the audience is trying to solve the case along the way and try to figure out who did it. I absolutely love how creative the kills are throughout the whole film. The farther you get into the film, the more brutal they get. The third act was a bloodbath.
Guaranteed third act main cast bloodbath.
One of my favorite kills was the cheerleader on the trampoline. Now, fun fact, that kill was actually in the original Grindhouse trailer, so I really love how they incorporated it. Now, this film is honestly one of my favorite slasher films that have come out in recent years. It paid homage to so many of the classics, like I Know What You Did Last Summer and Halloween. And watching it for what I believe is like my fourth time at this point, there are really so many clues, including the opening scene. Now, that opening POV shot I had mentioned before, back in the 70s and 80s, that kind of shot normally 9 times out of 10 would be from the killer's perspective. And in the beginning, we realized that that POV shot was from the sheriff, played by Patrick Dempsey. And yep, you guessed it, he is the killer. It turns out he was having an affair with the manager's wife who got killed, and she was actually pregnant with his child, so he was out for revenge. I love that it ended up being the sheriff and not one of the boyfriends. I feel like it was a nice little twist. Overall, I love this film. Thank you, Eli Roth, for creating a great Thanksgiving film. It is a tradition for me to watch every year, which I absolutely love. Now, exciting news, Thanksgiving 2 has been confirmed. I'm hoping it'll come out next year, but we will have to wait and find out. Anyways, guys, this was another episode. Thank you so much. Leave a comment down below if you end up watching Thanksgiving or if you like the film and have seen it before. And I'll see you guys soon. All right. Happy holidays.